Welcome back to Sea Encounters Battleships. It's Harnas here, and we are back in round 2 and looking at the newcomer to the secondary brackets, my ship RP Thunder, and it's going to face off against Athos by Skullsploder. So I wonder how this one is going to go. Basically, Athos is a very tanky battleship, difficult to deliver a critical blow. However, in a prolonged fight, it can definitely get its armament broken. And on the other hand, my own ship is full of guns, quite a lot of firepower. However, in general, the protection is not ideal. If it's hit in the wrong way, the turrets can pop and some of the armament can get non-functional. So I wonder how this one is going to go. Alright, looks like Athos is now in range of the secondary and primary guns, and Thunder is raining some shells on it. Okay, looks like a lot of shells are coming a bit too short. However, this one actually landed on a turret and broke one barrel, as it seems. And I think the self-explosion pretty much took the barrel, and yeah, again, yet another explosion just took its own gun. That was a bit unexpected. And looks like the engine must have been broken because Athos is not really moving. Let's have a quick look at the Thunder. This battle is going at a very quick pace, I must say. So Thunder looks like the primary guns are all intact, and the secondary guns also, it seems like most of them are still functional. Maybe 1 or 2 barrels are missing here and there. But yeah, we know that from the sparring that definitely Thunder is susceptible to getting Citadel when kinding away. It seems to be its weakness. So Athos here has definitely enough guns still to deliver a critical blow. But for now, it's eating a lot of shells. However, some of these are falling short. I think that definitely the recoil from the guns is throwing off the aiming for the main battery guns, which are pretty slow, of course, as we know. Okay, looks like alright. Some are falling short, some are a bit too long, but some are definitely hitting. And looks like the Hash secondary, they are doing a lot of damage as well. A lot of them have actually survived, so this makes this barrage of shells really nasty. Okay, another volley, and Athos is at 85%, 94 still for Thunder. Did it lose anything important? For now, not really. I think it's still in a very good shape. The armament is still in a very good shape. Looks like the targeting, the conning tower is lost, but that's maybe not a huge problem at the moment. It's got a lot of redundant acquisition systems on the main turret, so it should not be a huge problem, I think. And looks like Athos is really taking a lot of shells right now. It's almost stationary, just driven back by the recoil of its own guns, and it's basically raining shells right now. Yeah, looks like the secondaries are pretty much non-existent, and all of the primary guns have been disabled right now. Okay, however, as we can see, the shells are still flying. Even those degraded guns, they can throw those shells pretty accurately, which is which is pretty surprising, I would say. Okay, that was relatively close. Looks like Thunder is coming to the kiting distance once again. I think it's going to once again change the side that it's shooting, that is using against the Athos, and potentially kite away after that. All right, looks like a lot of guns are brought to bear. Only the rear secondaries are not really in position to shoot by now, but this should change relatively soon. Okay, Athos is at 79%, 94% for Thunder. Alright, so Athos is definitely experiencing a thunderstorm here. A lot of shots are falling, and some of them are missing, but a lot of are actually on the target. So, of course, the primaries, they don't really need to hit the target. It's still okay to fall near because the fragments and the explosion, the HE explosion, is still weakening the target and disabling all the guns. So, pretty much it was able to sand down the entire superstructure and the secondaries, and only those really well protected turret caps of the main guns have actually resisted. However, the barrels didn't make it. Okay, I think the Thunder has approached to its minimum range pretty much, and now it will try to hide away. Alright, that was a relatively close shot from Athos, but to be honest, I don't really think that with those degraded guns there will be enough kinetic energy available for a single round to actually penetrate the citadel. And just like, let's have a quick look at the state of the citadel. Okay, it's yeah, it's kind of okay. I think still that the back section of the citadel, when angling away, it's a bit underbuilt. I must have forgotten maybe to put a layer of metal there or something like that. I'm not sure. But looks like the danger has been pretty much mitigated by the barrage of the guns. So there's nothing on Athos that can actually hurt significantly Thunder this time. So let's have a quick look at Athos, how it's holding, and again, looks like this the citadel section is just one impenetrable wall. It's so difficult to dig a hole in it. Yeah, it's really tough. Despite the fact that actually both secondaries and primary guns are trying to shoot that section, it's still holding really well. I think that the only thing that can actually make it explode is those hash rounds. I'm not sure if there is a anti-spalling layer put inside of the Athos citadel, and anything that or some kind of a gap that could stop it from exploding, but I don't really think so. And it looks like one of the it seems like one of the citadel sections have actually exploded, I think. So there was quite a large explosion just a moment ago. The primary shell was able to land just on top of the citadel. So I think that one of the strengths of the Thunder is that the trajectory of that low velocity shell can be a little bit unexpected. People tend to build against the high velocity rounds and expect the damage from the sides, rear, but not really from the top. So that can be something that can help it to deal some kind of a more unexpected kind of damage and potentially lead to citadel explosion. But yeah, Athos is one of the toughest ships in the whole competition. It's so difficult to actually get it destroyed by citadeling or by getting it to a 55 and just 2 damage state. It's very, very difficult to do it. And yeah, it's all despite of the fact that pretty much Thunder was able to retain all the guns, so it still has all those guns in its possession, pretty much unharmed, and you know, using that firepower for the entire duration of the match, but still not able to get Athos below that threshold. That's amazing. Okay, 68% for Athos, and Thunder trying and trying, salvo after salvo, trying to put a pressure on Athos and deliver that final blow, or at least grind it to a situation where it's just below that 55%. Alright, again, pretty much all the guns are brought to bear and firing away, and Athos losing beams, but still 67%. This is just amazing. I think that what Thunder really needs here is a very good volley, not like that one, a really good volley, precise volley, just into the citadel compartment, just right here on the spot, and delivering the critical damage. This one was short. Okay. All right, some good hit right here in the turret area. Okay, looks like a lot of shots are surprisingly inaccurate. I'm not sure why this is the case. Maybe this destroyed cannon tower has something to do with that. However, I believe that at least in theory, those turret-mounted detection systems, these should be able to deliver an accurate measurement. I'm not really sure. 65%. It just won't go down. Yeah, it's so difficult to lay to deliver that final blow, despite of shooting hash, which is pretty sticky. Okay, you know, some of the shells definitely are skipping. That's causing some kind of mitigation of that damage and avoidance, basically. But yeah. Okay, this was a near miss. (65%) and just 1 minute to go. I think it has to go to the distance. I cannot see how, but you know, that was a good salvo, but I cannot see how Athos can be destroyed here, really. It's just losing health so slowly. Yeah, I think it's just one beam away or something like that. "20 seconds. Can it hold?" "10 seconds. 9. Okay, 5 seconds. No, I don't think it's going to happen. 2 seconds, and that's time. So, after this 15 minutes long, quarter long barrage from the Thunder, which was luckily able to retain almost all of its weapons, it wasn't able to brought Athos down, which is still at 63%. And of course, Thunder, some light to medium damage at 93%. So, again, this goes to the votes, and I'm not sure how this is going to go. I think that both ships, I think that they didn't, for sure, my ship didn't have too great kind of a voting so far. Athos, I'm not sure how this was for Athos, but nevertheless, let's see how the voting goes, and it's basically going to decide between those two ships which one is going to be staying in the tournament and which one is going to depart. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and please vote, and see you in the next episode.